Willkommen. My name is Sean Huggins. I'm an American living in Germany, and today we're going to be checking out 9 Things I Wish I Knew Before Moving to Germany by Hello Erica. Let's get into it.
Thinking of moving to Germany either to have a better quality of life or unlimited access to pretzels and beer? Then here I present to you things I wish I knew before.
Okay.
Finding the perfect long-term apartment for a reasonable price if you don't speak German can be really tricky. Nonetheless, if you're looking for the cheapest price, aka unfurnished apartments, beware that they are empty.
To navigate.
It is a common practice to clear the place out as much as possible. No curtains, no shelves, no light fittings, no...
Dude, the apartments are empty. Dude, nothing is in the apartment when you get an apartment in Germany, which is very different from America. So, bro, wild.
No toilet seats, and most importantly, no kitchen. Which is nice if you want to start a whole apartment from scratch.
You have to bring your own kitchen.
You don't want to spend money installing a
unheard of in America.
And as mentioned many times before, if you're looking for secondhand
for
furniture,
a rented place in America, unheard of. Bring your own kitchen, dude. Bro, the place that me and Issa are at, the person that was here before us left us the floor, but they had the legal right, if they wanted to take the floor with them. Crazy, dude. Crazy.
If you're looking for a job in Germany, there are 3 types of employment.
Let's check out employment.
Full-time, part-time, and mini job. A full-time job in Germany is between 36 to 40 hours a week. Usually 7 to 8 hours a day with a 30-minute lunch break. And it is illegal to work more than 10 hours a day. A part-time job in Germany involves less than 30 hours a week. And finally, a mini job is a 10-hour work week where you can earn no more than 520 euros a month.
Facts.
Compared to the other 2 options, at the mini job you get your money tax-free. However, you are not provided the universal healthcare that comes with paying taxes. Moreover, working minimum wage in Germany can be as unorganized and sketchy as it is in other countries. So far, I do not have good experiences. Starting from under the table pay, not having health insurance when I thought I did, employees working more than 10 hours multiple days in a row, and just not getting paid for the whole month of work. My advice, make sure to have a signed contract by you and your employer.
Well, damn.
And keep track of your working hours.
My experience isn't that bad, but
Sundays are a rest day.
You get what you pay for, or you get what you get paid for in this case. So if you have a minimum wage job, it's probably going to be pretty crappy work. So, I mean, it just kind of is what it is.
They take it pretty seriously. So retail stores and most bakeries will be closed. This is due to the store closing law, which forbids stores opening on Sundays.
Nothing is open on Sundays.
Although
also
this partially
wild
takes religion
compared
into
to America.
Account, as the day
Everything is
God,
open.
It is
in
also
America,
an opportunity
always,
to give the workers a break each week.
365.
Except if you work in a restaurant, cafe, or a gas station.
At least.
Moreover, it is generally frowned upon to do any noisy housework on Sunday.
This includes kebabs always open.
Otherwise, you'll get a loud, angry knock at the door or a quiet little fine in the mail. So therefore, Saturdays are full of people doing their weekly shopping.
Saturdays are crazy.
Not all Sundays are the same. Some Sundays are open. A rare and unusual sight to see shops working on Sunday, making you think twice if it is actually Sunday. And finally, quiet hours are also important to respect. Those are somewhere between 8 p.m. and 7 a.m. from Monday to Saturday, and basically all day on Sunday.
Quiet hours, Everything is very structured.
The quality of drinking water in Germany is good, so it is safe to drink tap water. Other than tap water, Germany is a big fan of sparkling water.
Dude.
Sprudel. So much so they mix it with fruit juices and call it Schorle, or with ciders and wine and say it tastes good. Plus, they have a not-so-sparkling water if you're just starting off your sparkling water journey.
No, I'm not.
Love it or hate it, we produce a lot of trash, and it all needs to go somewhere. And Germany is a big fan of recycling. The German recycling system uses different bins classified according to the color system.
The recycling system in Germany, first of all, good on you, Germany, for recycling and going so hard at it, saving the planet. Love that for us. But second of all, I have anxiety every time I do anything because I don't know what goes where still after living here for a year. Plastics and papers and what what if something is partially plastic and partially paper? What? Oh, dude, I'm getting all worked up just thinking about it.
Plastic and soft metals. If, like me, you don't have yellow bins, you have to use these plastic yellow bags that you can find in the city hall or a pharmacy that you can find around the corner for free.
Yep, that's me.
Then the blue stands for paper. You can't just leave your cardboard boxes laying around. They need to be either ripped to shreds or folded and stuffed into the bin. Green and brown bins that not all houses have are used for organic and bio waste. Basically, the leftovers you convince yourself you're still gonna eat even though it's been a week, so they go in that bin.
I don't have that.
Black or gray bins are used for everything else.
I have that.
Except for batteries, light bulbs, and electronics.
Normal trash.
Those can be disposed
I don't have the bio bin,
drugstores and grocery
so that makes it a little bit more simple for me. Thank goodness. Wine
bottles, oil bottles, and small jars.
Oh, dude. Forgot about glass. Oh, dude, anxiety is back again. Here it comes. It's back. It's back again. Glass is different because glass, if you have beer bottles or something like that, then you could take those back to the supermarket and get money for them. But if it's like something like a wine bottle, for some reason they don't take wine bottles, so then the wine bottles you have to take to a special location where they dispose of the wine bottles for you, and it's all kinds of confusing, man.
Those are thrown away in these bigger containers found somewhere around your neighborhood, and they are also separated by color. Brown, white, and green glass.
I don't have those.
Moreover, when you buy a drink in a glass, plastic bottle, or a can, be aware of the fund. Deposit you pay extra for the drink.
You get money for it.
And to confirm it, you can find a little emblem on the back. This deposit can be reclaimed in most grocery stores and used at the cash register.
Love that.
Everybody is throwing...
But dude, the glass thing, don't understand it. Issa has to do it every time. Don't understand it.
Throwing around this phrase that cash is king. And yes, I think compared to other countries, Germany is still fond of carrying some cash and coins in their wallet.
Definitely.
You can still find some places that accept only cash. And coins are pretty useful if you're planning to use the public bathroom at some point.
If you want to use the bathroom, also if you want to park your car somewhere. But dude, there are so many places that only accept cash in Germany, and I think it's for money laundering purposes, but who knows.
Ever slowly but surely, paying by card is slowly becoming more and more popular. For example, at the Christmas market, it wasn't a problem to pay by card. Plus, somewhat related to the topic, but not really, Germany is very slowly incorporating self-checkouts in some grocery stores.
Yeah, big time. I think that it comes down to probably in the big cities and the bigger towns and stuff, a lot more places use card and like the modern technology and whatever crap. But in the countryside where I'm living, a lot of cash only places, a lot of cash only restaurants and stuff like that. It is what it is, man. It's
Cost of living is reasonable. Although prices are going up gradually, Germany is still one of the most affordable European countries to live in. Of course, it also depends on where you're planning to move. Because, for example, Munich is considered to be one of the most expensive cities in Germany. And Berlin is having a housing crisis at the moment, so... Yeah. But I didn't make a whole video about this topic, so if you'd like to, you can give it a watch.
Luckily, I moved to, like I said, the middle of nowhere, so it wasn't a huge problem for me. It's still expensive to live in Germany for rent purposes, but the wages are pretty good, so it's still a good standard of living and a good livable wage, so... kind of evens out.
Have a car or a driver's license, Germany has plenty of public transportation to choose from.
Yeah.
S-Bahn, the fastest form of public transportation. U-Bahn, Germany's version of metro. Buses, usually link more isolated towns and are a second option when the train stops working. Regional trains, there are either Regional Bahn, which has multiple stops, and Regional Express, which is faster and have fewer stops.
Yeah, Germany.
Although Germans are
Germany has great public transportation. Like most European countries, America is just so crappy at public transportation. It's insane, but Germany has it on point, and I've used public transportation quite a bit since I've been here.
For their punctuality, the same could not be said for trains. In my experience, around 50% of the time, the train will be late or delayed, especially if it's a long trip. In this situation, the DB Navigator app is very useful. If the train has a significant delay, looking for alternative routes is key. Especially if you have a one-way ticket, you're more than allowed to switch routes if the train is not on time. And for frequent travelers, I would suggest subscribing to a Bahn card that will give you train ticket discounts. Then Germany is ranked among the top 5 bicycle-friendly places in Europe.
Oh yeah,
Some
for
are
sure,
better
dude.
than others. Plus, each city, town, and state have different laws concerning bicycles. And the laws...
Dude, riding bikes is so big in Germany. Like, I work in the middle of nowhere in a tiny town of like 2 people. Like, 2 people live in the town and 7 people work in the town, including me. Half the people that I work with ride bikes to work, and they don't even live in the town. They live like 2 towns over. Like, it's just a thing. You just ride bikes to work, and even if it's a couple kilometers or whatever it is every day, you just, it is what it is. So pretty cool.
The healthcare system is great. The German government offers free healthcare for all its citizens, which is funded through taxation. Roughly 87% of people in Germany use public health insurance, and it covers almost all medical treatments.
The healthcare is great.
The one issue with German healthcare is that you need to find a doctor. And finding a doctor can be difficult if the clinic doesn't accept new patients.
Yep.
So be prepared to make more than a few phone calls.
Yeah, so the healthcare is great, but it can be overrun at times. So it can be hard to find a family doctor because they might not be able to accept any more patients. It can be a whole thing. And then if you want to see a specialist about something, you can make an appointment, and it might be 6 months before you get to have that scan done or that test done or whatever, if it's like a real special thing. So the quality of the service is great, but sometimes it can take a long time to get things going because there seems to be so much stuff backed up and all that. So I don't know, but not all the time, just sometimes.
Here, it is mandatory for all residents, whether employed or unemployed, to have some kind of health insurance. This especially applies for freelancers and self-employed people, because they need to sort this out themselves. Otherwise, after 6 months, you'll get a letter saying that you need to pay for the previous months you haven't been insured. And it can all add up to quite some amount. And that's it for the video.
Thanks, Erica. I feel like I learned a lot. Yeah, I couldn't agree more with all these things that she said. One other thing that just popped into my mind, just because it's so fresh in my mind right now, is be prepared if you want to move to Germany for the paperwork and the certifications and the documentation and the bureaucracy and the red tape and all that kind of stuff. I know that that's a stereotype of Germany. They love their forms and their documents and like doing everything all by the book and all that stuff. And I get it, but it is crazy. Like, everything here just takes like certifications and classes and tests and licenses and documents, and it's a lot. So just be prepared if you're ever thinking about moving to Germany. But at any rate, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and a comment down below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.